photo was recorded 10 to 20 minutes after the president went up to the roof with that woman. That woman, she came back down on the elevator alone. After that, there was no sign of the president getting in on the elevator at all. There's no other way for the president to get down without using the elevator, is there? Besides, getting pushed off the roof by that woman, that is. Okay, cool. The president never came down from the rooftop. That's right. The security camera is always watching the entrance of the elevator. It was specifically set up to record anyone who entered and exited the rooftop. Essentially, the camera created a locked room, one which the president vanished from. A locked room, I see. I have a very fond memory of locked rooms. This is quite an unfavorable piece of evidence for Judge Courtney. Yeah, it would be. If there wasn't a different way. A rooftop escape. That's a difficult feat. So even the Yatagarasu can't just fly through the sky. That's right, I still need more training to be able to pull that off. Are you saying you're going to train yourself to fly? Why, Courtney? Fucking go to the end. Speed it up, buddy. Speed it up, buddy. There you go. Let's wrap it up. As a matter of fact, there was one. A hidden route, that is. A way down without using the elevator. You better not tell me you flew off or something. There's no need for that. It's quite simple. The president just needed to know about the existence of the hidden 51st floor. The 51st floor? This building has a hidden 51st floor. It's accessible through a secret hatch on the rooftop. Using that route, it would be possible to leave the rooftop without using the elevator. Hidden room, secret hatch. How could the president have even known about that? I wonder. I don't know the answer myself. I'm merely raising the possibility. As long as there's a way, it doesn't matter. In the first place, what's this all about? This hidden 51st floor. Sounds like something that Ninja Girl over there would love to get into. Hey, I only love to get into her. No way, I'm sick of that place. Okay, that place only holds bad memories after all. The 51st floor was a secret storeroom for the black market auction. Its true purpose was only exposed yesterday. Black market auction? You aren't suggesting the president was involved in something like that, are you? I have no proof. However, the possibility exists, does it not? That's all that matters. Huh. I wouldn't put it past that president. Oh! Impossible. The president would never. He would never be involved in a black market auction. What's this? You punks, are you prepared? If you're gonna spout nonsense like that, I'll tear you to pieces. She ran away. You don't have any idea the amount of respect that man has earned from his country's people. I say. Okay. We've seen the president's true colors. However, the people of Zhengfa remain in the dark. I mean, come on. Should I inform Agent Lang of the president's true nature? No. Telling him now would only further cloud his judgment. Yeah, he'd probably get really upset about it and say, you don't know what you're talking about. I understand, Agent Lang. Please calm down. We spoke out of line. I apologize. Sorry. My emotions got the best of me. And Kay, how long do you plan on hiding? You can come out now. I'm sorry. It's fine. My anger is directed towards the president's killer. Well, I'll be. You're actually a pretty good guy, ain't you? Thank you. That loyalty to your president is mighty admirable. Huh. What's it to you? Oh, don't be like that. I've got some good news for you, I reckon. What? The president ain't never passed through the 51st floor. You can count on me. Really? I was in the storeroom myself and I saw it with my very own eyes. That's right, she snuck into the storeroom that day. All his testimony jotted down. Thanks. Hey, Mr. Prosecutor. What is it? I don't intend to give the culprit a single step of leeway. No one's seen the president since he met with Courtney 2 days ago. That doesn't change the fact that the body wasn't here yesterday. If he were pushed off 2 days ago, it would be odd that he wasn't found until yesterday. I doubt a fall from the roof would take a whole day. I'll admit, there are a few things I still haven't figured out. Regardless, there is one thing I am certain of. There is? What exactly occurred here last night? I'm certain we'll have to look into that in order to uncover the truth. Because the body and the hoof prints could have only appeared last night, right? Yeah, basically. Agent Lang, we'd like to bring the body in for the autopsy. Lang, it's in your hands. Make sure you show the proper respect. I also have one more thing to report. What is it? We found some footprints near the body. They're left within the area that looks like a monster's footprint. There were human footprints within the monster's footprints. What kind of footprints? Sir, they're the footprints of a child about the size of an elementary school student. What? Yeah, it's gonna be what's-his-face. It's gonna be this kid. John Marsh or whatever. Because he probably found the body before Penny did. And it's why he didn't freak out as much. Her name is Penny, right? Yeah, Penny. Wasn't just talking about my ass. Huh? An elementary school student? Wait, could it be? Who was that? Miss Nichols. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Please excuse my rudeness. Is there something you want to say? What is she so scared of? I'm worried that you'll think poorly of me, but please let me testify something. It's really important. That's not something you need to be so worried about. What is it? Last night, I actually came here. What? Yeah. Why did you come here? Well, I got a little worried, so I stopped by to check up on John. John? You mean John Marsh? As I thought. Yes, last night, John stayed here late in order to practice by himself. Wow, he's really dedicated. Well, this movie is the first time he starred as the lead role, so I'm sure he wants to do his best. She must have witnessed something last night. When was this? If I remember correctly, I think it was a little past 10 p.m. It looked like it was going to rain, and I was getting worried, so I came to check up on him. And when I got here, well, You saw something? Yes. John was practicing by himself. And right above his head, I saw a long neck. A long neck? Yes. Its skin was really scaly, almost like a reptile. It was like the neck of a dinosaur. Whoa there! Could that have been Gordy? Last night I went hunting for it. It was a bust, but I reckon this could be the real deal. What? So this time it's Gordy? That's right. I was really surprised. After all, John is the boy who can communicate with Mozilla. Yeah, that's right. Them horns of his let him hear what the monster's saying, right? It was just a fucking crane. Oh my god, it was just the fucking crane. Even so, he was looking up at Gordy's face and he was talking to it. It was like they were friends. Doesn't that sound weird? You said it, sister. That's pretty darn strange, I reckon. That boy's a little traitor. It seems she's gotten reality mixed up with the movies. Hey, Missy, did you really see that? Yes, but I was so shocked I immediately ran home after that. What do you make of this, Mr. Prosecutor? Has another monster taken the stage? Agent Lang, do you really believe this absurd testimony? No. Who would fucking believe that? Damn it. I couldn't care less about the monsters. However, it looks like who we need to talk to next has been decided, hasn't it? John Marsh. He was here last night. It's very likely he saw something, isn't it? Attaboy. John Marsh, we've got some questions for you. He's not here.
John kind of left a while ago.
What?
Let's go after him.
I feel like we should have kept him on the scene.
Mr. Taxi Driver, where did he go?
That way. Where'd he run off to? He might have just gone back home.
That's right. I mean, it doesn't look like they're going to get any filming done today.
Or he may have run away.
Are you just overthinking things?
He's still a child. I can't imagine that he could have murdered the president by himself. Who said he was alone? Maybe that monster helped him. That boy can summon a monster to his aid, right? Oh my fucking Christ. Very funny. I'm not saying that kid's definitely the culprit. But right now, he's the most prominent witness we have, so we'll need to find that brat.
Ah, Mr. Edward! Gimme! He ran away.
What is the detective doing? It doesn't matter. It's not like I can rely on this country's police anyway. Agent Lang.
True. Do you intend to continue investigating by yourself?
Yeah, that's right. You got a problem with that?
Didn't you always have a small army of subordinates with you before?
That's right. But you know, being a lone wolf isn't all that bad. You don't have to worry about your subordinates or partners. All you need are your fangs. Simple, right?
Subordinates. And partners.
Well then, I'll be seeing you two.
Yeah, he's probably still a little bit shaken up from the last time that he had a partner. She fucked him over. Things are getting interesting. I reckon I'm about to get real busy myself after all. I got me a pair of monsters to hunt. I'm definitely getting my hands on this scoop. Things have gotten pretty crazy, haven't they?
Indeed. There's the footprints of Muzilla, and now the shadow of Gordo.
It's almost exactly like the movie. How about we go monster hunting too? Wow. Isn't that... Hello? Isn't that one of Lang's men? He's one of Agent Lang's subordinates. We met him during another case.
Excuse me. Oh, Prosecutor Edgeworth. It's been a while.
Shouldn't you be following Mr. Lang?
Agent Lang, Shifu is no longer my boss.
What exactly happened?
Do you remember the incident from 1 month ago?
The Yatagarasu incident we had been involved with.
Agent Lang made a major mistake back then. He almost aided and abetted a dangerous criminal.
Yeah, because it was his partner.
Certainly. It had come quite close to that at the time. Shifu took responsibility for what happened and our team was disbanded.
Disbanded?
So that's what Agent Lang was talking about when he said he...
So it said what he said when he became a lone wolf. I thought it was obvious. Then why are you here?
That's... Well,
I was a little worried about Shifu. It seems that even now he's still chasing after him. The ghost of 12 years past.
Ghost of 12 years past? Just what are you?
I am his master. I'm sorry, I've already said too much.
What?
If you'll excuse me.
These ghosts Agent Lang is chasing after. Do they also have something to do with this case? Looks like everyone's left now. So what do we do now? Well, Miss Hart is going after the monsters, and Agent Lang is going after John. We should also try approaching this case from a different angle. What angle would that be? We should listen to what Jojo Courtney has to say. That's right, if I'm not mistaken, Miss Courtney is.
Well then, I shall take my leave here.
I'll be presiding over Patricia Rowland's case. Trial. She said that she had a trial coming up. Indeed. Let's head to the courthouse as well.
Okay.
KK. God. Kay is epic. I love her. Save. God, she looks so small in that chair. Fucking Ray.
Court is now in session. Is the defense ready?
Of course, Your Honor. We can begin whenever you want.
The prosecution has been ready from the start, Your Honor.
Jill Crane, the attorney in charge of the defense, is passed on from this world. Furthermore, Sebastian de Best, the prosecutor in charge, has disappeared. Until Francisca and Mr. Shields have taken over their duties.
Before we begin, I would like to apologize for the delay of today's trial.
As a crime took place in the prison, a place where justice is normally administered, and the defendant was the warden of the prison, further exacerbating the situation. Additional time was specially arranged to investigate and prepare for the trial. In addition, the defense attorney in charge of the case, Jill Crane, has recently passed away. Due to these circumstances, the trial was further delayed. Mr. Shields, Miss Von Karma, at this time I'd like to give you my gratitude for taking up this responsibility on short notice. I guess this is the last job Courtney Pye's friend left behind for us, huh? Well, Uncle Ray's more than happy to help out. Though having said that, I only have enough time to skim through the case files. Thanks, buddy. Are you okay on your end, Franny Pie? What kind of prosecutor abandons his case and vanishes without a trace? I won't allow any more delays in this trial while we wait for that foolish man to return. I have received the evidence just now. There should be no problem continuing the trial.
You have my thanks.
And with that, I hereby call the defendant, Patricia Rowland, to the stand. How's it going? Now then, will the prosecution please give us their opening statement? Very well, Your Honor. The defendant...
Please wait, Your Honor.
What is it?
Well, there's something I'd like for you to fill you in on.
Just what exactly am I doing in this place?
Well, perhaps, then perhaps you should do well to listen to the opening statement. So if I listen to it, I'll get it, huh? Okay then, let's hear it.
That was the plan from the start. Now then, if you would kindly shut up and listen. The incident occurred in the detention center and the prison warden Rowland was in charge of. The victim is Horace Knightley, who is being held in the detention center.
The prosecution is certain that this woman here is the culprit. This knife, the murder weapon, is the decisive evidence. Huh. Miss Von Karma, is something wrong. Oh, they fucking took the knife. That's impossible. The evidence is... Yeah, that's exactly what's wrong with the evidence, Franny Pie. They were selling evidence up there and someone bought it. Feels fucked, man. That's the entire point of that auction thing. All of it's just prior evidence. The evidence, the knife's gone. The chisel with Dogen's bell attached to it's missing too. What? Order. Order. Prosecutor Von Karma, what is the meaning of this? I don't understand it either, Your Honor. If there's no evidence, then I suppose there's not much reason for me to be here. Yeah, and she knew it was fucking yoink, too. Fuck you. Some prosecutor can't even hold on to one little piece of evidence. What a dunce. I only received everything that previous prosecutor had. It appears the culprit is that pampered prosecutor, the boy Blunder. Hey, Courtney. Courtney Pie. What is it? Your Honor, considering our predicament, what say we postpone the trial until later? What? The defense's proposal is overruled. Huh? Courtney Pie. Babe, please. I know, right? It'd be troubling me if this trial were to be delayed any further. I just want everyone to know that I'm innocent as soon as possible. Innocent? I've had more than enough of your foolishness. And besides, you don't have any evidence, right? In court, evidence is everything. Wasn't it? Since there's no evidence, that would make me innocent. Isn't that right, Your Honor? That is correct. Actually, no, we still have to go through the fucking trial, technically. We still have evidence of the stuff. We just don't have the direct evidence. We still have the circumstantial evidence to bring up. What? The prosecution has not provided sufficient evidence to prove the defendant guilty. As such, I hereby find the defendant, Patricia Rowland.
Objection.
Hold your horses, Courtney Pie. You just can't declare her innocent all of a sudden. Is something the matter for the defense to object to a not guilty verdict? Well, I mean, even you must know the warden over there is guilty, right? You were there with us when we found the murder weapon. Mr. Shields. A judge must remain impartial when handing down a verdict. I mean, I don't think this is really impartial, but sure. That is why I cannot allow myself to get caught up in my own personal feelings. Impartial would be, well, one, we'd take time off. Two, we'd still have to go through the entire court case. The person who was present when the murder weapon was discovered and the judge sitting before you now are two completely different people. Well, actually, that would just mean you'd have to step down as judge because you have a bias in this case. But that's different. You're kidding, right?
I can only hand down a verdict based upon the evidence that was presented. There is evidence. It's just, well, it's just not here right now. A few minutes, that's all I need. I'll find the evidence and return to court without fail. The prosecution requests a brief recess, Your Honor. The defense would also like a recess, Your Honor. Courtney Pye, please. I understand. I shall grant your request. Well, Justine, darling, aren't you wishy-washy today? This court will now adjourn for 15-minute recess, during which the prosecution and the defense shall prepare for the resumption of the trial. Understood, Your Honor. Phew, that was a close one. Court is now adjourned. Fucked. They got rid of the evidence. But I mean, it would make sense because Blaze would 100% be able to just walk into the police precinct and take whatever the fuck he wanted. And I guarantee you he's probably in on, like, Roland was probably in on this and everything. It's probably, it's gonna be just the fucking giant web. Ugh.